My name is Jeff Kubiak, and I work at the Army School of Advanced Military Studies at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. I teach classes in international relations theory, strategy, and critical and creative thinking. I didn't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. In fact, I probably still don't really know, and I'm almost 53 years old. But what I've come to learn, thanks to the Air Force and thanks to the opportunities I've had, is that what I really enjoy doing is teaching. I noticed that I taught T-38 for 5 years, and then I was an instructor pilot in the B-1 in my squadron for a bunch of years. And then when I had an opportunity at the end of ACSC, when I was kind of coming up on senior major, they said you can go back to the training command or you can go to the B-1. And I thought, well, I'll take the training command. I enjoyed it the first time, and I enjoyed the heck out of it the second time. So I love teaching young officers either how to fly, and the second time as a leader, as an operations officer and a squadron commander, I really enjoyed raising young instructor pilots and teaching instructor pilots how to instruct, which is a lot of fun as well. We used to say with enough bananas you could teach a monkey to fly, but you couldn't teach him, you couldn't make him a pilot, because it's being an Air Force pilot or being a thoughtful planner or whatever it is you're going to be is going to require more than the mechanics of it. The mechanics have to be second nature. And to be a good driver, to be a good pilot, to be good whatever, the rest of your awareness comes from your ability to do the mechanics instantly without thinking about it, so that you can use your brain power, your actual cognitive resources on the other things that are important. I don't feel like I'm imparting any particularly important knowledge. I'm not the smartest pilot ever. I'm not the smartest academic. I mean, what I'm trying to do is get folks to think a little bit differently, to see things a little bit differently. So you're working between the guy's ears a lot, trying to get them to see things and visualize both, in the moment and into the future, because, that's part of it too. I was probably in 17 or 18 years before I considered myself a military man, because it wasn't what I was going to do when I grew up, right? I didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up, but it just turned out that way. And so then my wife goes, well, honey, you've been in like 16 years. You've been to, I don't know when you're going to consider yourself. You must be. And I thought, oh my God, I guess I am. So that's who I am now, right? That's my new identity. But I didn't plow the same path. I never saw myself as kind of in the mold of a typical officer. And yet the Air Force allowed me to do all kinds of great things and explore opportunities. And and like I said, every step of the way, I was presented with challenges that I enjoyed, working with people that I enjoyed. Not always in places I enjoyed it, but I'll tell you, the other two make up for that. So I'll tell you that.